Hello friends, welcome to YouTube channel Tech Guru Gautam Prasad. This video is on jacks. Jacks are important part of the rigging. Uh, these jacks are used for a small amount of the lifting of the object. So let's discuss jacks. This is used to lift objects up to 12 inches. But in exceptional cases, high lift jacks are also available in the market that is capable of lifting the object or the equipments more than 12 inches. So let's proceed. Here different types of jacks have been shown. So this has been numbered for your convenience to count. Let's explore the important types of jacks. We will not discuss all the types of the jack, but most of them will be discussed here. So this is a floor jack that is kept on the floor, and it is also used for lifting cars for changing their wheels or tire as the part of the maintenance activity. Here, this is a type of the jack that is called mechanical jack, and uh, they do not require any kind of additional arrangement like fluid, etc., or power for their operation. They are operated manually. So basically, these type of the jacks, mechanical jacks, are screw type of the jacks because they are threaded. They have the threaded mechanism that makes them operable. So they are also used for heavy lifting or light lifting, but most of the cases of heavy lifting, hydraulic jacks are preferable because with the less amount of the power, they can lift the object, heavy object, easily. The most common form of the hydraulic jack is also a car jack, floor jack, or garage jack, which lifts the vehicle so that maintenance can be performed. So here, this is a bottle type of the jack. You can see this is a bottle type of the jack, and this is a scissor type of the. This is handle, and this handle is uh, fitted here, and it is rotated, and this arm goes up or down. So this is how it works. This is the scissor jack is provided in the cars uh, because it is less costlier, and also easy to operate. Mechanical jacks have been shown here, and different types of mechanical jacks have been shown in different size and shapes. Mechanical jacks are often found in automotive industries for lifting automobiles and other heavy loads. Unlike hydraulic jacks, a mechanical jack uses physical means such as motor or hand-operated lever to lift and lower the object. They automatically lock in the position even when the power is disconnected. Mechanical jacks could be motor operated, but in most of the cases they are manually operated and can only be moved again when power is reapplied. So wherever you leave it, it will lock to that position. That is the beauty of this. In contrast to this, mechanical jacks, I mean, hydraulic jacks are not self-locking, and that is a drawback of the hydraulic jacks. So we can now the arrangement has been made so that hydraulic jacks can also be made, self-locking by providing some mechanical means. So when participants come to our lab, we show them how these hydraulic jacks are made self-locking by providing some mechanical means. The safety feature makes mechanical jacks an attractive choice for many of the industrial applications. So they come in different capacities. Here, one such mechanical jack has been shown. and this is a platform on which the object will be kept, and a handle will be inserted at this place in this hole and will be rotated, or this handle will be placed in this hole and it will be rotated. So these mechanical jacks are capable of raising heavy equipment and the other loads ranging from 1.5 ton to 3 ton. The mechanical jack's lift capacity rating informs the operator that if it can be used as needed. So here are three common types of the mechanical jacks and how each is used, that also we will know. So the screw jack is the first jack. Screw jacks utilize a screw mechanism to raise or lower the load. The screw is rotated clockwise or counterclockwise, and the threads, screw threads or the screw pitch hold the load in place. Other kinds of the mechanical jacks feature a screw that turns in place while a nut moves up or down. So that is how this screw jack operates. So you can see here, this one is 10-ton mechanical jack, this is 20 ton, this is 30 ton and 50 ton. So jacks come in different capacities and they are used as per their requirements. Here there is a pneumatic jack, and uh, uh, air pressure is applied to lift the object. So you can see some rubber tire-like structure is there, tire-like shape is there, kept on, um, uh, this is piled on each other. So when air pressure is applied in this tire like uh, objects, then it starts lifting the object in upward direction, and that is how this pneumatic jack works. There is some electrical arrangement also shown here, which is used for pumping air into these tire-like things. This is a journal jack, and this is also known as a screw jack or jack screw, offers advantage like precise control, high mechanical advantage for heavy loads, and can be operated in any orientation. It could be operated vertically or horizontally as well, without oil leakage, unlike hydraulic jacks. Uh, the main advantage of having this journal jack is that this gives you a high amount of speed reduction, and this utilizes a certain kind of bevel gear that features with a high amount of speed reduction. So journal jack has got many advantages. Some of them are here. Precise control and alignment, high mechanical advantage, no oil leakage, reliability as well as durability, wide range of applications, and compact and lightweight, manual or motorized. It could be either manual or motorized. Safety features are high in this type of jacks. Some journal jacks include safety features to prevent overextension and ensure safe operation of the jack. This is also cost effective, not so costly because it's a mechanical jack. House jack uh, are prevalent nowadays, and for this is also used for heavy duty. Screw jack are used for raising or stabilizing the building or heavy beams in the construction applications, such as relocation or repairs of the building. So wood cribbing supports the structure until the are successfully successfully lift the load to its desired level. So supports of wooden support is given to temporarily lift, and the jacks are then applied. Once the construction or structure is lifted up to the desired position, then wooden blocks are kept to handle the load, and the jacks are removed from their position. And this is the scissor jack that I have already discussed, so I'm not going to discuss it once again. I'm proceeding. Applications of the mechanical jack are used in kind of the applications from changing a stage designs to altering settings on the woodworking machines to adjust the radio telescopes. In construction applications, jacks are commonly utilized for the heavy equipment or the support or the lift a building or lifting a building during the renovation or relocation process. So, other industries that benefit from the use of mechanical jacks are shipping industries, mining industries, waste removal uh, agencies, and automotive industries. Now, have a look at the hydraulic jacks. A hydraulic jack is a mechanical device used to lift heavy objects by applying force to a small area. The force is applied through a fluid. It is not manually applied, it is not applied through air, it is applied through a fluid, which usually which is usually some type of the oil, and the fluid is contained in a cylinder. As you can see, there is a cylinder here, and there is a smaller cylinder here. So the this thing is pushed in such a manner from a smaller cylinder to maybe uh, the bigger cylinder, so that this load is lifted, load kept on this platform is lifted. So here one hydraulic jack has been shown, and this is the pump unit and this is the jack unit. They have been kept separate and they are connected through a hose pipe, and this is the handle which you move. When you move it up and down, the oil will be forced from this cylinder to this cylinder, and this object will be lifted gradually. So how does question arises, how do the hydraulic jacks work? They function Their function is based on the concept of Pascal's principle. This is very important to understand. Now, the question arises, what is the Pascal's principle? This principle states that when pressure is applied to a fluid in a confined space, this pressure is transmitted evenly throughout the fluid container. In hydraulic jack, an incompressible fluid link two cylinders. Incompressible fluid links two cylinders, a large cylinder and a small cylinder, so that when a given amount of the pressure is applied to one cylinder, that same pressure is transferred to the second cylinder. As you can see in the picture here, this is the whole setup of the hydraulic jack. You can see here there is a reservoir. So this tank is the reservoir of the oil or fluid, and this is connected through an NRV and NRV at this place also to the load. You know, so when you uh, use this handle to pump oil from this cylinder to this cylinder, so basically, when you operate it, this NRV will work non-return valve. This NRV is called non-return valve. So oil will be sucked from here and it will be pushed in this direction. When pushing, the oil cannot go on this route because this is NRV, non-return valve. It will not let the fluid return again to the reservoir once it is taken from it is sucked from the reservoir. So when it is pushed into the load cylinder, then it starts raising the load. So this is how it happens. And when this oil is pushed to this bigger cylinder, now it goes up gradually. And when you have to when you want to release this pressure, because this pressure is applied on everything. This NRV is getting pressurized. This valve, release valve, is also pressurized. They are all sealed by some oil seal. So sealing material is made of rubber, basically, a high quality rubber, but it can withstand pressure for certain period only. So that is why it is advised that you should not keep the load for a longer time on these hydraulic jacks, because if you do so, these seals are liable to break, and it will lead to a failure of the hydraulic jack. So as because they are not self-locking, this type of jacks are not self-locking, there is a danger of falling of the object which has been lifted. So in order to prevent that, uh, wooden wedges are kept under the load so that it does not fall if your hydraulic jack fails anytime. So this is how when this release valve is opened, generally it is closed when it is hydraulic jack is working, because if you don't keep it closed, the oil will not be stored in this bigger cylinder, and it will return to the reservoir through this route. So this valve is opened only if you want to release this pressure, and the job is over. So that is how this hydraulic jack functions or works. I hope this picture is properly understood to you, and this is very important from the point of view that if you understand this picture properly, this will lead you to understand the working of the hydraulic jack in a very proper manner. Now let's come to another part. What are the difference between different types of the hydraulic jacks? Hydraulic jacks come in many different shapes and sizes, each designed for a specific purpose. The most common type of the hydraulic jack is bottle jack. One is also called toe jack, and trolley jack, and heavy equipment jack. So we will see them one by one. Bottle jacks are which are usually found in your vehicle, used when you need to replace your flat tire, and or you want to change out one of your fluids. These tools provide enough clearance to easily change the tire, or the spelling of the tire is incorrect, so this is tyre, and or make adjustments. Make sure that there is one of these simple jacks uh, your car before hitting the road. So you are advised to keep a jack like this in your car before you run on the road, because anytime of failure, if failure takes place, this will help you in changing your tire or the wheel. So with this type of the jack, because clearance is limited, this is typically used for the car maintenance or the tasks with similar size of the objects. So toe jack is shown here in the picture. This has got a toe-like structure here, as you can see. So where a small clearance is there, this thing will help you in lifting the object. So this toe jack, often called a floor jack, is also used for lifting heavy loads. Toe jacks are often shaped like a typical bottle jack, except that instead of placing the cylinder under the car, object to be lifted, a 90 degree toe attached to the cylinder is placed under the object. So this toe is placed under the object. A toe is ideal for the situations where there is a little clearance between the floor and the object to be lifted. So if little clearance between the floor and the object is there, this is the most floor jack is the most toe jack or the toe jack is the most suitable one. Trolley jack. So this is called trolley jack because this is portable in nature because it is fitted on all the four sides with wheels. So you can pot it anywhere. You can move it anywhere. So another type of the hydraulic jack is toe jack, trolley jack. That comes in a handy. There is a limited ground clearance. Uh, this is versatile trolley jack, as the name suggests. The trolley jacks are mounted on casters, these wheels, and that allows the jack to be rolled into place underneath the car or the other load that is required to be lifted. All right, so let's proceed. Now, at last, we have heavy equipment jacks, and these are the jacks fitted with tire. You can take it to any place because it is mounted or tires are fitted with these jacks, and they are able to lift equipments to appreciable height. A simple bottle or the toe jack, as mentioned previously, isn't going to work when you need to lift a heavy piece of the equipment for servicing. And these large and the heavy pieces of the equipment need loading capacities beyond the capacities of other small jacks. And these jacks you need to be solidly constructed, forged, and made from the materials of the highest quality. Failing to do so could lead to danger to you as well as others around, those who are working around the jack. So they have to be uh, made from the solid materials, high quality materials, heavy equipment jacks. Let's proceed. So, where are hydraulic jacks used? Hydraulic jacks are used in a variety of industries, industrial applications. For example, they are commonly used in automotive construction industries. And in automotive industry, hydraulic jacks are used to lift vehicles so that mechanism can have access to underside of the car. So, the simplest of these is here earlier mentioned as the bottle jack, and that is likely to come with your car. In manufacturing and heavy industry, it is typically where you will find the heavy equipment jacks used. Sometimes they are used to facilitate repair of the large machines, and other times they are integral part of the machines. In construction, hydraulic jacks are used to lift heavy loads and materials. Hydraulic jacks can be used for the purpose such as lifting a house so that its foundation can be repaired. So a house is a bigger stuff, and that can be handled. That load of the house can be handled with the hydraulic jack only. Multiple hydraulic jacks, not a single hydraulic jack. It is talking about. So those who are dealing with this type of activity of relocation or maintenance of such houses, they know how to perform this type of work. All right. Mm. One use of the heavy equipment jacks are that when wheels of the crane are changed, this type of jack is also used because crane is a huge load. So crane structure is lifted using hydraulic jack, and those jacks are heavy jacks, and they have to be ported to the place where it is supposed to be used. So that's it. Let's proceed. Here we have tried to show you there is a toe jack here, and this wheel uh, like a trolley is to be inserted below this equipment so that it can be ported. This equipment is ported to some other place. So this tow jack is ready to lift this equipment, and that this trolley will be inserted below this equipment, and then this jack will release this equipment down below, and the trolley will carry it. So this is going to work like this. In the maintenance of the railway lines also, jacks are required. So three jacks have been employed to lift the railway line, because this is also a heavy piece of the load. So uh, it requires three or more such hydraulic jacks. So here again, this is a mobile crane type of thing, and this this is very heavy, and this has to be lifted from both the sides. So you can see this jack is having two pipelines. So unlike one pipeline that we have seen earlier, this is having two pipelines. So the one that has one pipeline is called single acting pump, and that one having the two pipelines, two hose pipes are called, you know, they are called uh, double acting pumps. So pump are of two types: single acting pump or double acting pump. This one is double acting pump, and this is double acting pump is used for uh, heavy capacity. And in the single acting pump, oil is pushed through the same pump, and oil returns to the reservoir from the same hose pipe. But here the scenario is different. One hose pipe is used for pushing the oil to the load cylinder, and in order to return the oil from the load cylinder to the reservoir, the second hose pipe is used. So that's the difference between single acting pump and the double acting pump. So two jacks have been employed here to lift this heavy vehicle. So there is a truck here, as you can see, huge tire it uses, because this is a dumper, which heavy dumper uh, for carrying tons of loads. So huge tires or heavy mining vehicles, think of changing their tires. You need a jack. So a jack is required also here. This has been kept to show you how high it is, and the people are also standing here. Sometimes the height of this tire is more than the height of the people. So this is quite heavy, and in order to change them, we have this type of you know equipment, and they take out the tire. But before that, this vehicle is lifted and the tires are taken out. This equipment also helps in changing the tire, not only changing the tire, but uh, mm, unscrewing the nuts that tightens them. So it is quite easy with the help of this uh, equipment. So jacks have been shown to you. Here is the jack, one jack you can see here, and here some person is standing just beside the tire. So you can think how huge is the tire. So here also some jack is being used to lift the vehicle, and this person is working on the tire, is standing to let you feel how big it is, how huge it is. Here also some jack is there. This jack is uh, just kept under the vehicle, and it is being used to lift it. One jack is here, the another is here, and yet another is here. So three jacks are there uh, being employed to lift this vehicle for changing the tires or the wheels. Here also one jack is there. So this is a tow jack basically, uh, and the person is working under the car doing some maintenance job. Here also a toe jack is there, and a car is being lifted, on one side for changing the tire. Here also, this is uh, this type of jacks are the part of the garage, car garage, where this maintenance work of the cars is done. So this is a big jack lifting more than 12 inches, as I told you in the beginning. Here also huge jacks have been shown, and these two gentlemen are working with this jack. This is the pump unit, and these are the jacks units, jack units. So thank you very much. That's all in this presentation. Hope you liked the uh, input. Uh, if you liked the input, don't forget to give a thumbs up. And if you want to ask any question, or if you want to say something good, definitely use the comment box to do so. Thank you so much.